Hello everybody. We're talking a little bit quietly this evening because tonight we're actually in a youth hostel in Helsinki. We're just back from travelling around a little bit. We've been in Ireland and then we were in Norway because unfortunately flights got cancelled and changed and stuff. And we're in Helsinki today and tomorrow morning, really. Well, tonight and tomorrow. The aim is tomorrow, what we're going to do is get Redmond's passport details for his Irish passport sorted, and we're going to go and see HJK against Inter Turku in the first game of the season. We're particularly excited. Now, this is going to be even more odd than usual. I'm probably going to record the second half of this tomorrow, which is the bit with the words of the week and the football roundup and what have you. I'll give you the shortcut on the football roundup is the season proper starts tomorrow, and the cup quarterfinals were on at the weekend. We weren't there for the quarterfinals, and unfortunately VPS beat Inter in the Veritas. More on that later. But even though all that, we'll give you the update on how the team's been doing. As you can see over here in this corner, yeah, we had a 2-2 draw away to HJK. And look at that, 4 massive games in a row, given that VPS are third at the moment and HJK are HJK. And then an away game with Brest following the away game to AGF.
Who's that team like that then?
We're about to play Dinamo Brest. Is it?
They're not on the board. They're not on the table.
We're not playing for 4 days. So we're going to take a little break. Then we're going to get up to speed, and then we're going to see the game. Sorry, it's been a crazy week, all this travelling. But anyway, Trust me, hopefully this will go well. Bye. Hello again from 2 days later. This is a Thursday morning. We recorded that on, I think, Tuesday evening. So stuff has happened. That game I was going to go to was played, and I don't know if I mentioned anything much about it, but I'm not going to tell you about it today. I'm going to tell you about it in the next one, because I'm recording that pretty soon. There won't have actually been any news in the in-between. But that one was between HJK and Inter, and we will be able to use the... I want to compare the teams from both the game I played and the game that was actually played. However, in the meantime, I'm going to do a few little bits and pieces. We've done the taste test, or we're doing the taste test later, I think. I can't remember which order I did it in on Tuesday. So far in the past. Word of the day, anyway. You can imagine this game is against Dinamo Brest. We're playing in Brest. Brest is all I'm thinking of. So the word of the day is urheilu. Urheilu. This word, as you can imagine, means sport. Urheilu. It's completely on my mind because we want to excel in our sport against Brest. So urheilu is notable not only as the word for sport. You'll see like urheilu park and different words connected to it. You'll see on some of the teams in Football Manager that they describe their stadium as Urheilu Stadion or something like that, wherever it is. But it's also the name of a magazine. Urheilu Sport is one of the top-selling sports magazines here in Finland. And this week, just before I headed to Ireland, I found this, published by Urheilu. Just so you can have the whole look. I'm going to put up a couple of pictures as I talk about it. Basically, Urheilu is a sports magazine. It's almost always about hockey because it's Finland and hockey. Oh wait, was there a downhill skiing thing? No, hockey. Yeah, Urheilu is basically the premier sport magazine here. And I'm sure there are others available, but this is the only one I really see on an everyday basis. And I was going to the shop trying to get some snacks for train journey, for before planes and what have you. And there I see this thing. Urheilu's Veikkausliiga preview. It's quite good. I'm really surprised at the depth I know for League of Ireland you get a freebie magazine in the Star or the Mirror. I can't remember which other newspapers are available, but nothing as comprehensive as this. This was like 10 cents short of €5, which is, you know, a good price for a magazine. If you buy it and you think, I've paid for a real magazine, and it really is. It's the bones of, how many pages in this? 68 pages, most of which is not ads. There's not actually all that many ads in the thing. I was really surprised at that. It's mostly reading material. Unfortunately for you and for me, all in Finnish. There's a feature on almost all the teams, and this 2-page spread that they give to all the teams as well is fantastic. You know, they're 15 squad players, run down on them, and a special feature on one of them. I'm okay with that. That's a pretty decent setup. As well as that being I mean, the kickoff was Wednesday. I've been to the game. Didn't buy the t-shirt. The t-shirt wasn't available. I'll have things to say about the experience of being an away fan at the Telia Arena, or was it Telia 5G Arena, because, you know, sponsorship, and about the game itself. I did record some odds and ends of sounds at that game of our fans chanting, so if I get my finger out in time, you may start to hear soon, probably not in this game, Inter fans chanting and singing in the background. Do I know what most of the songs say? No. So please, if you're finished and you realise, ooh, that song's really racist, or that song says something horrible, please leave a comment and say, yeah, maybe don't use that one again. And also indicate which one it is on the video. Like, you know, it's the third song you use in the background, and I will erase it from future productions. I'll leave it there with a warning. But yeah, so other news, the cup quarters were happened while we were out of town. Let me run down through the results. There's only one that obviously matters, which is the Inter Turku one. We'll go to that first. Inter Turku 1, VPS 2. We're out of the cup. No semi-final dream. I also don't know what the draw is for the semi-finals yet, but that's neither here. Rops lost at home as well. Honka lost at home after penalties. Rops won KPV, I'm guessing. KPV 2. That's presumably the first outdoor game in Rovaniemi this year. Maybe it wasn't outdoors. I don't know. Either way, that game happened. And Honka lost at home to Ilves. Extra time. 1-1, I think, before extra time. And then 3-4 after penalties. On Sunday, Mariehamn were the first team to win at home, beating Lahti 3-1 after extra time. So pretty close games all round. I mean, 3-1, yeah, but it still went to extra time. So that's been a bit exciting, I think it's fair to say. I think it's shaping up for a really good cup season. VPS, KPV, VPS, KPV, FC Ilves and Mariehamn are the semi-finals. Mariehamn won the cup, in 2015, I think. And since then, none of the finalists, which are HJK, SJK and Inter, have qualified for the semi-finals. They won the cup, by the way, Mariehamn, beating us in 2015. I think that was at Haka's ground, was it? Let me double check. It was something odd. Yeah, it was at Haka's ground, which is one of the rare occasions it doesn't go to Helsinki. I mean, there was a game in Pori in 1993, and a game in Tampere in 76, and at Kupsa Stadium. Kuopio and Lahti. It was a two-legged game, or maybe it was a two-legged game in 78. And then we had another Tampere game in 2001. Then we had this unprecedented 3 games in a row. SJK beating HJK in Tampere, and then HJK beating SJK in Seinäjoki. Seinäjoki is where SJK are from. But yeah, Honka went out. KPV, they were in the final back as recently as 2006. Ilves, you have to go back a bit for Ilves. When were Ilves? 1990. Ilves won it against HJK. Let's see. when was the last time? KPV were there in 2006. And you know what? I'm surprised, but I don't see VPS here. VPS. This might be VPS. If they win this might be VPS's first time in a final. Either way, we'll keep you updated on those as the news comes in on that. Other than that, I think that's it for me for now. I'm going to relinquish my slim handle on your time and race back, or allow you to race back into the past. Okay, sorry for that little brief interjection. I'm sure I did loads of bits and pieces of talking about football and the new league season and the cups and the word of the day and about the sky's tongue. So we're going to be talking in a little bit quiet. Hopefully you can hear us okay on the mic. And yeah, because it's late at night. Before we can see, there's the fixtures, or some of the fixtures. Here we are, Dinamo Brest against FC Inter. According to pre-game stuff, we are roughly the same, or a similar standing in the world of football. There, as you can see, Dundalk are playing Bosnians. Who did I see? Did I see Everton there somewhere? Zurich, for God's sake. Zurich shouldn't be playing at this stage. Hibernians probably should. But yeah, Olympique Marseille. What on earth is that about?
Ma?
Wished.
Ma?
And Redmond.
Ma?
Redmond, please. Somebody's been a bit hyper all day, and I'm sure we're going to see plenty of that now. Zenit St. Petersburg, no way should be there. Dinamo Tbilisi, of course, taking me back to 1985 or thereabouts. Speaking of, there's Aberdeen. They're two solitary stars. Right, so before we get going, I need to do taste test. So this is some kind of Metsamaria Skogsbär. So I think it's some kind of berry thing. It's like 4.7 on the Richter scale of alcohol. And is Finnish. So we'll try this. Nothing for you tonight, Redmond, I'm afraid. You can try that Finnish virtue of being a little bit quiet.
You're going to try it?
I'm going to try it.
Let's see what it's going to taste like. What does it taste like?
It's not bad. It doesn't taste like an alcohol, which is probably just as well. It says it's light, so I can watch my figure. And it's S-Mart are making it, so they seem to be behind a lot of stuff here. It's pleasant. It's not great, but it's pleasant. Certainly it'll be good enough for this. How we've been doing in the last week. There's been more time passed in the real world than there's been passed in the football world. To get you bang up to date. Ooh, a lot of games this season so far. 3,000 attended our televised game away to... we didn't get a penny from that. Isn't that a stinker? Away to HJK. I'm guessing HJK get a ton of these televised games. Let's have a look at that for a second. Schedule. Yep, although quite a few away games there. Televised. Rops, Maccabi Haifa, Coops. They're on the telly every other week though. Kemi, Coops, the home game. They've only had 2 home games televised, but man, they've had a lot of televised games. To be fair, big game against Maccabi Haifa or Maccabi Tel Aviv, understandable. That said, you gotta kind of say to yourself, would you stop? No, you don't have to say to yourself, would you stop? You gotta say to yourself, you know, why isn't the Dinamo Brest game on telly? Anyway, that's another discussion. So 2-2 draw. It was particularly interesting because they were 2-0 up after like 24 minutes. Again, I think they were 2-0 down the last game after 20 minutes or something like that, or one of the last games, and we pulled it back. slowly, surely, Redmond sit easy. Good performances there from Kuningas and Hadretsky.
Kuningas.
Yes, but I mean, Montila was poor, Mansali was poor, Guevara was shocking. Helmke wasn't great. Viholainen wasn't great. It was not a good. And Tattoo, God, more knick-knack than Tattoo. Either way, we've not played well, but we got a 2-2 draw away to one of the teams, league's great teams and the current champions. So I'm optimistic. Hopefully we're saving our best game for this. Squad wise, we changed around a lot because we're having to do that at the moment. Markula is back from injury, but I think it's a bridge too far for this.
Right.
You can see we were instructed to move Matthias Lati up, and then we're immediately told he's not doing great value for his money, is he? And he isn't. Munpa broke his nose in training. He's out with the doctor for that. Again, Furuholm or Viholainen. I mean, Viholainen's been scoring. He's been doing better, but Furuholm, I feel, is really unlucky here. We'll put him down as being a case of the Dennis Berg camps. I think that's the kindest thing to do. Dretsky, yeah, you didn't play well. You're not getting 9. Montila's not quite fit, and I'm less than pleased with that. Katanen probably should change out for Tattoo, to be fair. He's got more versatility. And also we've got Peninkangas. So we've got a right. Well, I mean, I'd love to bring on Markula more than Tattoo. Maximum 60 pounds. Screw it. Let's do the stupid thing. We'll have 2 half-injured defenders on our subs bench. There. Can't go fairer than that. So 75 minutes for Markula, or 60 minutes for Markula, 75 for Montila. Kuningas maybe a bit unlucky to be off the field, but honestly, how do I not pick those two when they're there? Looking at them tactically, for any of those of you who are fans of such things, got a bit more orange than I'd like. Fairly decent. Good. Decent. Good. Good. Now, so that's an idea of the team. Let's get going with it. Brest selection. So they've got no actual players according to this, but very dense centre, as you can see. So it's going to be a case of trying to work the ball into the box. Nope, wrong button. Always with the wrong button. Our lads, I'm foolish enough to be prepared to just go with it. Schalman is getting there. He's got a lot of catching up to do. But man, when he gets a ball, I'll put them balanced because I know they always whine when I get them to a game like this and start with positive. We'll go positive after 20 minutes. Redmond. Let's turn that down a bit. High on form, 61 saves for us this season. They are nobodies. Oh, they're playing a 4-4-2. Oh, that's good news. We generally do well against a 4-4-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've only got 6 subs, as opposed to the Durigur 7. That's great news. Adami's current is joint top scorer with Sheriff. Interesting that. Schalman, our top player after 8 games. Mansali needs to pick up his match this time.
He actually, that player up downer than the other 2 players, he's actually the captain today.
Which one? Nyman?
Yeah, Nyman.
Yeah, he is. Didn't know I could do that, by the way, clicking on the match preview button to make it happen. Let's see, updates. Yeah, 10,000 games on tonight. The Europa. Mansali's tired going into the game. Hoskinen's a bit complacent.
Oh, is it?
Easy. Okay. Does he have a foot? Right foot. Grand.
The goalkeeper's the captain of the day.
I'm guessing they're going to have a left-footed player in the left foot position. Yeah. Let's see, do we have left here as well? I think the not real players have colonized all the left-footed players. Would you stop jigging?
Why are you doing all the things you want to win?
Why am I doing all the things that I want to do in order to win?
Yeah.
That's a magnificently understated question.
Why do you like to win a lot?
Why do I like to win a lot? It's my job as the manager of this team to try and win the games. Okay, so two righties up top. I mean, how do you play against a team of not actual people? I have no idea. Let's go in hard on the wingers.
Hard.
And hope for the best.
Yay.
Team talk.
Team talk.
I mean, this is technically the biggest team we've played. I think Lyngby are bigger, to be honest, but what did the assistants say we should do? Encourage the team. No BS boy. Team talk. First thing, go there and grab a win. You can do it. Yes, good. Mikitalo inspired Omen. So good. We have some people believe in it. Majority. Mansali joined in on the Love Fest. Yep, everybody but Schauman in on that. And individual talk. There's a lot more to come out tonight. Come on, Sheriff. Earn your way back into the team. Positive atmosphere among the group is tangible as they look perfectly ready for kick-off. No pressure. Tunnel chat, which is what you'd be expecting. Absolutely. Okay, Redmond. Here we go. As we rock all over the world.
There's one player had it over there, but he didn't run for the ball.
Yeah. Ooh, man, Sally's down at 80. I didn't realise he was that tired. I shouldn't have. I did play him the full of that game. I probably should have brought on Katanen. Hope it's not too late. I know I've got Timu, who's not the same player. Good, Carrillo. See, you go in hard on him, you make it harder for them. Potential foot injury, excellent. I feel like I should. Oh, yeah, I think we're already set to go down hard on the left. Yep, going down the left. Perfect. I mean, this is the toughest thing I think in the game, is when you're playing a purely grey team. I've no idea how good, bad or indifferent some of the players are.
Yes.
Oh, let's hope that one's him getting his bearings and we get another chance later. Man, Sally's fading away. Time to go positive. I've had the only shot in the game so far, and some people say that Belarus is a bleak place. Okay, they're making a little bit more of an inroad. We're not getting down the left very much. That's interesting, because we're meant to be focused on getting down the left. Let's add in getting down the right. Not pleased with that at all. Let's change up as well. Hit early crosses. What's the worst that can happen? miserably lose. Play. A goalkeeper. Oh no, one of their central defenders, one of their central midfielders. We've nobody hitting a 6'9". That's not good. Mostly 6'6s. Okay, we've got a throw in. Sheriff heads it back to Omen, who heads it on to Nyman. Come on, Shalman, get a good ball in. Second shot. It's a shot on target.
Why is everybody...
Second shot on target. They had the first. They're still on a 4-4-2.
Why is everybody
Shalman's
cheering
not
for
doing
us?
great.
Why is everybody cheering for us?
Well, we brought a few fans. Mansali's exhausted. Oh my god. That's a terrible error. I'm sure when I look back at the video I'll see that I failed to see that. That is not good. Some might go as far as saying that is bad.
We're going into injury time?
No, we're going into half time, you nut job.
I'm not a nut job.
He said like a nut job.
I'm a job. I'm a judge.
You're a judge. You're a judge job. Okay, Mansali's not playing great, but impressive at breaking into the other half. Guevara back more of his possession than anybody else on the team. Regain possession well, struggle for possession in our half. Hardly concede any free kicks in promising areas. Had just the one. Stats. We've had more shots. Redmond, sit down properly, please.
Why the subs are not training?
The subs don't need to come on right now. I'm talking to everybody because I don't know what I want to do. That's bleak reading, isn't it? Nothing happening in this game. Let's go attacking. 2 long shots. 53. We've got more possession. They're grinding out a 0-0 if they can, so they can go over and see if they can nick 1, and that might be enough. Run more.
And we can nick 3.
Doing about as well as they are. Nobody's doing particularly better or worse. So their strikers aren't playing well. Everyone else is playing okay. Redmond, stop. Mansali's actually playing okay. I'll give him another 10 minutes and then bring on maybe Timu. I don't have Katanen. Shalman's not doing well. Could you stop fiddling with the cables? Thank you. And stop hitting the table. Good man.
Here's the penalty spot. The penalty spot is right.
Formations. Yeah, you can wish now.
Oh, they didn't change up it.
Don't want to take off Mansali.
Have
to be Timu comes on. 0% cross, 0% cross, 0% cross, 0 overall chances. Yeah, but 91% pass completion's all right. 100% tackles. Let's see, feedback. Nothing really. Gonna leave on Mansali for a little bit.
Because he's still flying.
Yeah, not really. He's just about in it. Shoot on sight. Let's try their goalkeeper. Be more expressive. Let's go a bit more direct. And we'll try attacking. Because they're really... I mean, I don't think they're going to attack. Otherwise... Short kicks, etc.
The goalkeeper is...
Defend wider. Let's push up the line of engagement a little bit. Can I get that? Yeah. Burn him out, but you know, if it gives us that slight advantage, so be it. Now, let the team know we appreciate their efforts. Been the better team here. No, we haven't. Yeah, we can be better. More to come from you.
The more to come from you.
No great change, is there? Maybe. Listen nervously. What the hell are you nervous about? What's going on? Shaman.
What do you say, Shaman?
Shaman needs
Shaman.
chat. Not happy with your performance so far tonight. Good. Burn to do more.
Burn to do more.
Lucky so far. Good. And Sue. Not anus. Never anus. And Sue. Got more to come from you.
No.
Good. Hand over to the assistant. Ready to walk through walls. Except Hoskonen, who's nervous. Don't want to be changing two defenders. Let's go.
Yeah, tip off for us.
Yes, we won the tip off.
Yeah, that's how you play. That's how you play.
Oh, that is a decent ball. Shalman could have done worse. We still have the ball.
That.
And we get a throw. Let's hope that throw. Well, it didn't come to anything.
If somebody like this hand. Oh no. That's not the way to play.
Is this the first time we're seeing them have any action?
Ooh.
Cami, always with the header to somebody on the other side. Oh God, come on, man, Sally. Keeper's ball, nice. Not a cause for alarm. We had another shot and a shot on target too. That counted as a shot on target? I question that.
Switching off and switching on.
Thank you, Redmond. Good spot. Let's get the opposition. Let's give him an hello. Going in on him would be effective. I should just check this at the half time. I was more concerned about how we were doing rather than how they were doing. Let's go in on their striker a little bit more frequent. Yeah, he's not playing well at all. Good. Neither of their strikers are. That's what I like to see. Win always and forever. Let's see, left-footed. No, right-footed as well. Grand. Happy to go on the
Left.
We'll go on him as well. Just make sure he is actually a striker. It's an 18-year-old Belarusian. They start them young. How old are any of these players? 19, 30, okay. 23. Okay, they've got a really young strike force that we know nothing about. Please stop smacking your hands on the table. It must be very annoying for the boys and girls at home. Okay, confirm the changes. We might need to make a change ourselves in a little bit. If Mansali's playing great, Shalman is not, but Mansali's getting less and less fit as the game goes on. Should have short playing. I mean, a 0-0 draw would not be a disaster. Shots on goal, but they're too far to be a regular threat.
Switching off and switching on.
Yep. Good shout, Redmond. See, this is stuff I miss all the time.
And sometimes I miss and you see.
Well, you're normally very quick to get it. Let's see what the instructions are. Going in strong on him.
I'm normally
I have
looking at.
never been shy
I'm
to
looking
do
at
that.
the top normally, so I can actually see what are they doing. But after
Clearly. Always. Wait. Ostrakov has gone back as a democratic left. Okay, Ostrakov. I'll take off a little of the pressure on you to mark you tightly. So that our other players have more mental space. Still doing badly, still doing badly. Let's mark him up a little bit better as well. Okay, confirm those changes and play. Getting a goal here would be amazing. And I don't think they're that great. Cliches of well organised and so forth. But they're not great. We're not great either, that's fair, but 62. Oh god, they've got a corner. And it's raining. It's tipped away. Woof.
And it's into the corner again.
Look at that for a blue stadium. Pale blue stadium.
Good. Oh.
No. As long as we're pushing him back. Oh, free kick from Ademi. Did Ademi get booked? Yep.
A yellow card.
Now let's see if that free kick comes to anything. Hopefully not. Okay, it doesn't look like it has. He's been booked. He's untackled. Tactics, we need to change up things. Mansali's our best player. Can't change that thing up. Okay, Ademi's not much better than Kaningas. You know what we're going to do?
Change Kaningas and bring him off.
Shalman, I should say, yeah. We're going to bring on Kaningas. Actually, no. Ademi has a habit of becoming really incredibly successfully good.
Oh,
when he's not expected to.
Number 11.
He's a habit of playing poorly all game and then scoring a great goal. So we'll bring on Kaningas. Let's make him an inside forward who's on the attack. Kaningas could be a support. I think might be better. As for everybody else, gonna bring on Markula. He's just so much better than everybody. I'll have him as supporting wing back. Okay, give team talk. Are happy, and they know. Let's hope we get to clap our hands.
Oh, switching on and switching off.
Mm-hmm.
To kick off to our goalkeeper.
Goal kick. They're still on their 4-4-2. Well, we must have had an attack there.
Oh, yeah.
That was oh god. At the beginning of the season, that was almost guaranteed to be an own goal.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Come to nothing. Oh god, that's come to something.
Oh, yes.
It's come to his arms, his big, strong, manly arms that I feel secure in. I'm not saying we should go very attacking, but let's go very attacking. Sheriff gets the ball.
Oh my god, his first header.
That's a wide ball to Mansali. Can Mansali justify? Kaningas nearly did the business there. Surprised that doesn't count as 2 shots nearly. Maybe it did count as 1. I've got
switching off and switching on.
Yeah, thank you.
No regard.
Opposition. Let's see what I'm going to do for the end of it. Okay. We've got another new
player.
Left defender. Who's right-footed. Yes. Sean to his left. He's not going to be comfortable there. I honestly think they're going further and further back defensive-wise. What's he saying? Hard would be effective. Tackle him anyway. He is left only. I'll put him on to the right. I'm going hard on you anyway. Hard. Always. Always. Do our general tactics. And I think we might need to do something really wild. Oh no, we can't do anything for a minute. Okay. Oh, what's he? Oh, he's either, isn't he? Play. Oh no.
Oh no. You have to throw it to them?
Yep. See if they make anything of it. They don't. Last throw of the dice for us. What is that last throw going to be? I'm not going to bring on Timu. I'm going to let Mansali wear out and give him the next game off. Which is VPS. Katanen isn't ready for it, but he'll be ready for it. Do you want to put in somebody in midfield? Or do you want it up front? Who could I replace Makatala with? No disrespect Hadretsky, but let's try Vihalainen. Could you please stop rubbing against the table as hard as possible? Thank you. Put him in as an advanced forward. Let's go hit early crosses again and shoot on sight. Two. Slap on the left. Okay. Done. Give team talk. It's not a lot of time for him. Go out and do what he can do. As soon as I can give a shout, I'll give a shout.
Switching on and switching off.
That's for us. Push forward. Hopefully that's not a terrible idea.
It looks like we're upside down.
Just stop smacking into the
card
table.
For them?
Yeah, well, we're already doing everything we can there. It's going to be a long... well, I always say that. It's not going to be a long couple of minutes. I have a feeling it won't be long enough.
I think the down tells it's us and the up tells it's we the other team.
Good. Back in. Oh, Mikatala doesn't get it. 87 minutes. I don't want to concede a goal now. I don't want to concede a goal at all, but
bring it like a tie.
Got a very good unbeaten record at the moment.
Stop.
Lads, get in on them.
No.
Wide enough. I'll live with that. Let's do one last mad tactical thing. I think I'm gonna go like this for the next game, because honestly they're not really up to it. The other side support. Please sit away from the table so that you're not making noises that everybody's going to go, what on earth is that awful noise about? Let's see what this does for probably 4 minutes, 3 minutes total of injuries I expect. That's all the subs. Yep.
Yes.
Nah.
Oh, he got it.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
And we don't have our defensive midfielder to shore the beach. Oh God, oh God, oh God, what has happened here? There's some last minute defending. Let's give credit where it's due to Hoskonen. For a nervous man, he's playing well. Clear this and then do a mad attempt up the other side. Keeper has it.
Keeper?
Yeah. I'm glad we went on attack for this. If, you know, live up to your principles and all.
Oh. Yes.
That was not a good clearance, Redmond. That is not a yes. That is an oh no. That's terrible. That was also terrible, so I think if we really tear into them in the next game, we should beat them. 40 seconds left.
Good.
Cammy's just playing out the clock by the looks of it. Come on, I want you to attack. It's underlapping, good. Oh, that's a good ball. Good Damie, nice ball again, Markula.
Number 2.
Guevara, is he going to take a shot? Ah, that was the... His head, Vihalainen's head, first time he gets the head on the ball. Oh God, no. God, can we look where the ball is? Ah, there we go.
Half time, full time.
Full time.
0-0.
Could have gone either way, no surprise it's ended in a draw. We were expected to beat them,
but we did not.
We now must win the next game or go to penalties. Either or. 7.3 is man of the match. That says plenty. Defender, of course.
When are we going to go to the penalties?
The penalties might be after the next match if it's a 0-0 draw. If paint dries faster than the next match, there'll be penalties, Redmond. They had more possession in the end. They turned it round.
And we'd see what is the score
did
from
more
all
shots,
the games.
more on target.
Let's see.
Redmond, thank you.
Games.
We'll have a look at the scores from the games in a moment. We're looking at what happened in our game first. So yeah, 4-4-2, stubborn, dull. They hit the woodwork. One clear-cut chance. One clear-cut chance in the whole game. Terrible game. Yeah. They attempted more passes than us, so to be honest, they must have been the better team. We ran more.
You ran.
Our average rating is lower. Anything else? Formations, they rigidly stuck to theirs. They didn't want to win the game. They wanted not to lose the game, and they wanted not to concede. I hope that is all they win out of this. Our best player was Moisander.
Who is the match of the match?
5 saves held. That says plenty. We didn't get one on target. Well, we didn't get many on target. Would you stop? Thank you.
Who was the man of the match?
Their defender, Andreev. But it's so hard when you're playing against teams with no actual players. It's hard to guess what you're up against. Mansales is looking exhausted, wants to come off, giving up chances defending set pieces. Interesting. Shots on goal from 2 hour out. Let's look at the action zones.
This was. What's this got? 0-0. 0-0.
Look at the overall game.
0. Z. E.
Let them know we appreciate. That's something falling on the ground, and we both jumped. Assertive.
It's your phone.
Yes. Now, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I'm not happy with the performance out there. They should have done better, much better. with the exception of Sheriff and Omen
They should
and Ademi.
score like 2 goals on that.
They agree. I mean, that was not great. Moisander did okay. Hoskonen did okay. Cami got worse, and it showed. Mansali did better than I expected. 54% though. Yeah, nobody really did great. Thank you, Redmond. You know, a lot of players didn't show up. Hand over to assistant. Fired up. End game. Oh yes, updates. How did everybody else get on? Lillestrøm held Aberdeen. We were passed through Lillestrøm yesterday and today. Dukla Prague's away kit seems to be paying off. Ike from neighbouring Sweden won against Ferencvaros, but not by a lot. Jerusalem did okay. Vitesse only got a single goal, but it's away. Cliftonville had a good win against wherever they left Lorita. They must be like from nowhere. Dynamo Bucharest have a good chance of going through. Zenit similarly. Djurgardens also neighbours. Fenerbahce much more impressive, but they got 2 away. Dunav won 3-0 against Minsk. Wow. Dundalk 3-0 against Sloboda. The Bosnians might be going out. Everton got 3-1. Levida are gone. Karabag hammered them. Any other interesting results? Ilves got a win, but conceded 2, including an 87th minute after they got their 3rd. They'd been a goal down 2 as well. Hibs got an away win. That's a good win for Hibs there. That must be the game of the night. Let's see. 1-0, 1-1, 2-1.
Oh my god.
2-2, 3-2, 4-2. Sorry, 3-3, 4-3, 5-3, 5-4. You gotta fancy Atalanta's to have some slight hope.
Do you want to look at AC Milan against them?
Yeah, 4-0 for AC Milan, 4-0 for Maribor. Olympiacos held.
Had won their game.
Marseille win 5-0.
Where's that team's name?
Which team?
That team against them,
That team against them, Maribor?
No.
Which one?
That one right beside that one.
Vitorul?
Nope.
Oh, Olympique Marseille against Sarpsborg of Norway.
I call that team Ma because it has a M in the O.
Yeah, only it's the other way around. Riga got a draw. Rijeka lost at home. Oof. Freiburg hammered Salonika.
Ma just won them.
Heerenveen lost to a team I've never heard of. Salzburg destroyed Stjarnan. Maritimo destroyed Suduva even. Travna, well, they're Luxembourgeois, so they should. Malta's guys look like they're going out, possibly. Nevsky did well against Zalgiris, and Villarreal going through against Zaria by the looks of things. Okay, so folks, that is tonight's game. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see. Let's see how many showed up at the game from us. 9 out of 9,788, 115 of us. Woo! Which is up on the previous round.
Woo?
It's not very many. I hope to see more than 115 at tomorrow's HJK game. Indeed, I'm hoping for the opening game of the season. There's more than 238 of us who are supporting Inter. There'll be photos. We'll see you the next day. Bye.
Boop, 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 boop.